Chapter 3: Light versus Darkness. Consider the following. Prophets are human beings that are chosen by God. They are destined to take people out of slavery, submission, and abuse. That much is well documented, as the story of Moses in the Bible strongly emphasizes. Prophecy, however, started from Adam. Adam was the only human person who was bowed to by angels after he was created by God. Satan was ordered to bow down to Adam with the angels, for he was the representative of demons at that time. He was not an angel, however, because angels are created from light and demons from smokeless fire. The light is one of God's holy names. He brings light to the darkness of nothingness. For a demon created from fire to be among the angels who were created from God's light, he felt he was superior to any other creation made after him. He refused to bow down out of pride and enmity. It is only through the lack of light that humans can perceive the concept of darkness. I know for a fact that without light in someone's home, it is too dark to see anything. Understanding the principles of light in the Middle Ages should have made people come to this thinking. However, they thought that human beings' eyes were the ones shooting out lasers to see things in front of them. The lack of understanding of light reflections from objects had hindered the invention of optics, for example. We cannot claim that we have imported bronze and iron from elsewhere. We have always been on this earth. All of these resources had been provided to us from the very beginning. Whether you believe in mass extinction of ancient peoples or not, or even the age of dinosaurs, everything that we currently have has been provided from the beginning. It was just a matter of finding which resource is the most valuable one that people can exploit or use in their expansion on Earth. Nevertheless, the bronze or lead that we use to construct our current circuitry for large computers and even quantum computers has been there the whole time. Why have humans not used them the way we use them today? It might seem like a silly question, a question you would not really ponder too much. It is technology, the principle of human evolution, and the idea of discovery. Discovery of what? Discovery is a principle in which humans find out something new. Technology is also considered a discovery, I suppose. Discovery of new ways of communicating, new ways of automating tasks, new ways of exchanging information across one another. In addition to the traditional discovery of new lands and the discovery of the New World, which sparked a lot of interest worldwide, but it is discovery. Nonetheless, we discover ways of using or abusing resources that we have. At first, when humans were in deserts, water was one of the scarcest resources for life. People started settlements close to water sources and water wells, springs, rivers, or any large body of water were all considered a thriving discovery. Even thinking about this makes one suspect why Atlantis was even considered a prosperous city. It was built on water. Sorrow. One of my hardships is that I struggle lately with writing. Sometimes essays for school are difficult to accomplish. Whether it is due to my lack of preparation, lack of appetite for reading, or even my laziness, I still find it difficult to write essays. I sometimes get annoyed with prompts and requirements of an academic essay. I do not feel motivated enough, uninterested in the topics, or just plain arrogant sometimes to share my thoughts with the teachers. If arrogance is a vice, then I might be guilty of it. Yet, at the same time, I try to reason why I do not find essays useful. If essay is a form of attempting to write something, then an academic essay is an attempt at writing academically. Why should an essay have characteristics or requirements? Why should students be compelled to abide by requirements of writing in citation, writing about specific topics, and having a common essay structure to one another? Are we attempting to make our students look and think in a similar manner? How useful is that? It sounds like uniqueness is also a vice. Unique in what sense? I think growing up, I had an easier time writing essays. They were in Arabic, and the reading and writing in Arabic is right to left. We were, however, brought up to believe in knowledge as a key to understanding the universe and attain God's blessings. Yet, I cannot seem to shake off the feeling that all the knowledge that we have acquired as humans is not enough to understand God. One of the classes that I was supposed to take in university here in the US was titled God, as though God is perceivable by human standards. How can we teach children about God when our understanding of God is that He came to earth? Whether the Christian or the Jewish understanding of that, the cloud that was sent to Jews in the time of Moses was ordered to do so by God. Some reference to that cloud as the presence of God, following the Jewish people through their exodus, or that God came in human form, though He has no human form. God is greater than can be contained within a human body. God is greater than can be contained in earth, even. I think my sorrow, or one of the things I should have probably delayed, is my studying of religion from the perspective of the West, by Plato's allegory of the cave, which is one of the things that our school teaches. Uniqueness is bound to be destroyed. When seeing the light and knowing that what you've always been seeing is but illusions, then coming back to warn others, the companions would kill this person. I did not see this before like this. I actually did. Plato's allegory seems like a blunt call to action to kill the prophets of God. Who else is the light? Even if the reference in this allegory is to nothing more than the sun's light or even the light emanating from the fire at the entrance of the cave, it is light nonetheless. It is an allegory attempting to represent the knowledge. If one comes with knowledge that is otherworldly in the sense that it comes from outside our caves and living quarters, one is normally considered unique. Their death would ensure the sustainability of the status quo of his cave partners. They would kill him so that he doesn't affect their beliefs. If people are living in similar beliefs and happy with their way of life, then any change of beliefs and influence from outside their comfort zone would be disastrous to their way of life. Therefore, whoever sees the light is considered a threat and needs to be immediately subdued. Therefore, uniqueness is considered a vice. Originality is dead is only another way of maintaining this status quo, as it supports the idea that no one can get any new ideas. They are all just being recycled over and over throughout generations. In our world, when we want to do something that is even artistic, we have to check references and find what we want to do. We get inspiration from one another so that the sense of collaboration between artists creates something new. But is it creation per se? Is it bringing something new, or is it merely just recycling ideas? Originality is considered dead because we, as humans, are just fed up with new stuff.